I was teaching some kids. I've done this often, but I had one fellow who was particularly unshy. I'd say he was about 8 years old. And he couldn't keep his eyes closed. And although he made an effort to stay in the part of the room where he started, I don't think he ever stopped moving around. And I went through the room asking each child, most of them who were just laying perfectly still like this, what their experience was like. And when I got to him, I thought about it and I thought, well, let's just ask, what's your experience like? And with his eyes open and constant motion, he said, I feel like I'm floating. I feel like I'm just floating in midair. And I said, like on a magic carpet or a cloud? He goes, no, I'm nothing. I'm just floating. My whole body's just floating. And so he was totally in it. But his body language was not typical. So it's not always clear what the experience is for the person. Now that I know what meditation is, that I realize in retrospect that it's been something that's been with me since my childhood, that it was a self-learned practice. I spent a lot of time alone in the woods as a kid, out in the countryside, and in memory now, that was meditation, what I was doing. Now it's a formal practice, now it's something that's teachable, but I think we'll all discover that it's not something brand new to us, that we'll all realize that we have moments of reflecting, moments of letting go, moments of just stopping to take a breath, moments of stopping to take a breath and realize, become aware of what's around us, become aware of a sense of being, and as they say, a sense of the moment, of being in the now. Meditation is a practice in letting go. And I would say that we saw today, students have learned to let go.
I would agree.
What a great place to do that in an academic institution, to really learn to let go. As you teach one person to meditate, you see the effect multifold in others. As you might say in myself as well. I was one person being taught to meditate. When I finished the program, my thought was, if more people could learn to do this, what a joyous place it would be. And as I've learned, I've been able to share. And as I teach others, then they're able to share. So in terms of how it grows, it's contagious. It grows. And those of you who, since you all meditate again and have some sort of practice that you get to decide what that practice is like for yourselves, help me understand what you envision these practices being, your personal practice being like.
I guess for me it'll probably be need-oriented, around exam times, around more stressful times, but I hope to sort of incorporate it into my daily life, or at least weekly life.
Oh, so some kind of weekly practice,
Yeah.
which will intensify around exam time, because it's a tool, because it's a lifestyle tool that you have access to when you need it. That makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you.
I have a funny story. The person will remain nameless, but I'm sure you all know. I was in an argument with an unnamed individual, and I found myself getting more and more upset and more worked up, and I was yelling, and this other person was yelling, and I decided to take a step back, and I just sat on my bed for a while, and I meditated, and I came back, and I sat Indian style on the floor, and I was like, okay, let's talk about this. Let's have a nice discussion. And this person was like, I'm not going to talk to you like this. This is ridiculous. I can't talk to you when you're like this.
You're so calm.
This is how I am. Yeah, I was just so zen and ready to have an adult discussion. It didn't happen. On an unrelated note, I guess I've just been feeling a lot of gratitude for people around me, and gratitude for my parents, and for people who care about me and support me and love me no matter what crazy goal I come up with. And I've just felt a lot of, I don't want to say kindness, but just gratitude, just thanks for people that I've never really appreciated before. So that's been interesting.
If I may ask you a personal question, would you
Sure.
say that you feel like you cherish them?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
How's that feel?
Feels great. Feels very uplifting, and it's nice to have, even though I did obviously love my family and my friends before, it's just a different
Awareness of
a different feeling and a different appreciation of them.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.